Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, those of you that watch the channel know that I got lucky from the collectible containers and I won a Super Conqueror. That wasn't it. I have also now just won another tier 10 tank. So what I did was sacrifice some tanks to sell to get a massive lucky container because they are guaranteed a tier 8 tank. Now I've sold three, well, you got two tier 7s there and a tier 8 to get that lucky container. Now with that lucky container I managed to get an M4Y, which yesterday you would have seen a video. And then you get some, I won some collectible containers again. And then I got very lucky with them collectible containers and I managed to win a 121B. Now, those of you that have seen my Super Conqueror video, you will see that there is, what, a 0.03% chance or something like that to win a tank. And not only did I do it once, I'd done it twice. And in fact, I've recently done it even more because I won a couple of tier 4 tanks. I won a Panzer IV-B and a BTSV, which I have gone on to sell. So yeah, on my free-to-play account, I have been extremely lucky. Now, those of you that know about my free-to-play account, obviously it's free to play. It is what it is. I don't spend any money on the game. And also, I want to maximize my win rate and I want to maximize my average damage. Now, with obviously tier 10, it doesn't maximize your win rate, but it can maximize your average damage. So playing tier 10, not only am I going to be earning credits, I'm going to be earning more damage as well. So that helps me out a lot, and I can actually have fun playing my free-to-play account. I can play it, I can earn free XP, and then that makes it easier to grind. Like my next few videos in this week are actually playing my free-to-play account. I played my free-to-play account for the last week. I haven't played it sort of for the last couple of years, but so today's video is all about the 121B. What is it like? Is it worth it? Now, usually I don't really like the 121B too much. It's not the best. It's okay. But the turret on this thing is very strong at 252. The hull is 130. So yeah, you're not going to bounce anything on your hull. However, your turret, you will be able to get some bounces. The DPM is pretty solid in this thing at 3,221. Your penetration 265 on your AP, 339 on your heat, and 57 on your HE. You have a 350 alpha gun, 300 on your heat, and 400 on your HE. Aim time is 3 seconds, so not bad, and the dispersion also not bad at 0.308. And bear in mind, we are not running equipment, so you can get them even better. You don't really have any gun depression, but you have a top speed of 56 kilometers per hour. So yeah, do you know what? For a free-to-play account, I'm not going to complain about the tank. Like, yeah, I would have preferred other tanks out there, like the T22 or something like that, but you know, on a free-to-play account, I'm on a new account, the matches are not that difficult, to be honest, which is what you're going to see here. And that's why a lot of people play re-rolls. That's why a lot of people do re-roll, because their main account isn't great, and then they can just spam tier 10 on their re-roll account, and they can get massive average damage, like massive average damage. I've seen people on a reroll with over 4,000 average damage, is where they just set up a new account, buy a tier 10, and then just spam the hell out of it, earn free XP, and then just sort of not even play lower tiers, just not even have to grind the line. They just pay for it. But for me, it's all about, can you do it for free? It's nothing about, I've set up a new account because I wasn't happy with my stats. For me, it is literally all about, can you play this game for free? Now, with the premiums that I've got, the amount of premiums that I've got, I've also sold a load. It clearly shows, of course, you can play this game for free, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a different video. But today we are obviously talking about the 121B. Now, again, it is a tank that I absolutely loved when it was first released. I thought it was fantastic because the 121 in the tech tree wasn't great at all. But since Wargaming have been just buffing and buffing and buffing the WZ121, I just feel that is better than the 121B in every way. So I don't see the point of going and spending a lot of money on the 121B when you could play the tech tree version, and for me it is much better. But as I've said that, I am on a free-to-play account. I will take anything, and considering I got this tank for free, I really am not going to complain about that at all. Now, again, on a free-to-play account, it's very hard to judge a tank or to review a tank, because it is a lot easier. As I said, it is a lot easier. You're coming up against newer players. You're coming up against people that don't really understand the game. And again, that is why people normally spam rerolls, because they understand the game. They're good at the game, and then they're coming up against players that are new to the game, or players that ain't really don't have a clue. So, of course, when you're playing a tier 10 on a free-to-play account or on a reroll, it is going to be a lot easier than it normally would on a main account for the first few thousand battles at least. Now, I am actually coming up to 1,000 battles, and we're going to review how I'm doing when I get to that 1,000 battles. I think I need around about 15 more battles for that 1,000 battles. So we are going to get there. We're going to do the 1,000 battles, and then we are going to review how we're getting on, and what we could have done different or what we could have done better. But that is coming up. But for now, you know, I'm going to enjoy my 2 tier 10s, but on the way we are also grinding for the grill. So the next review, the next tank video on my free-to-play account will be the tier 5 Stug. So let me know if you've been lucky on the collect 'em all containers. Now, again, I don't really win too much on the collect 'em all containers, but you know, on my free-to-play account, that is 2 tier 10s and a few lower tiers as well, which I have sold because I'm not going to play them. I have sold. I managed to get the gold, and I did try and get lucky in the draw, but sadly that wasn't to be. So again, let me know if you've been lucky. What tanks have you won in the collect 'em all containers? Because it's very rare to win a tank, but just like me, you can get lucky. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.